Carl, how much does that cost?
A lot.
Oh, there you go.
No, about. I really need to know.
Ready?
Because I've never seen so much chocolate in my life. An 11-pound bar, basically.
Isn't that cool?
That is great.
Quit shooting it all over me.
I've had better.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I swear to God, I'm leaving. Get out of here.
Don't let Carl have the cleaver, Paul.
I kind of like Nestle's
Let
Crunch.
me move.
This is Mary. Opie, I've been listening to you for 10 years. How come your show is turning into a cooking show?
Fuck you, Mary.
Well, right there, fuck you, Mary.
That's not nice.
What should we be talking about today?
Trump's first 100 days.
Who's this?
I'm starving. What you got?
Fuck you, Mary.
Yeah!
We're going to turn this thing around.
Yeah. Bichetti, you literally told the story of Full Metal Jacket. I thought you were going to tell Opie you got in trouble for stealing a jelly donut from the mess hall.
No, let me tell you something, right? Have you ever been there? That place was intense, my friend.
Yeah, I've been there. I saw the movie Full Metal Jacket.
No, I'm saying there itself physically. Physically, I'm saying. Have you ever been there?
Mike,
no, I'm not.
Then you have no idea what you're talking about. Then.
Mike, he's questioning you. He doesn't think you're a Marine.
Let me tell you something. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about unless you've been there, buddy. So don't fucking question my thing. No, I would have beat a punk up like you up, though. No, I would have taken you and ripped your face off, fuckface.
Wow. Did they beat you with bars of soap, Mike?
No, you know what?
See, that's another scene from Full Metal Jacket.
They beat your mothers with bar of soap, you fucking idiot. Don't start with me because you live in Pittsburgh, pal. I live in a town where there's fucking running water. Over here right now. So don't fuck with me, you fucking idiot.
Hey, how are you, Frank?
Do you grab pussy, Frank? I feel like you do.
Frank grabs
pussy.
Frank grabs
I grab it like I fucking grab a horseshoe when I play horseshoes.
What are you playing horseshoes in the Bronx?
Of course Frank plays horseshoes.
And bocce.
And a little bocce ball.
Did you forget your lock on your Foot Locker?
No, let me tell you something. Right?
Tell him, Mike.
I forgot to leave your mom. I forgot to leave the money for your mom on the fucking night table.
Oh, shit!
It was worth fucking $5 instead of $20.
Let's dump this out and see if there's anything missing, shall we?
Yeah, you know what's missing? Your teeth, you fucking hillbilly. You fucking clown. Pittsburgh isn't even part of the United States, you fucking idiot.
Did you have a bad back?
I have a bad neck. I have everything's rotting.
You're at that stage in your life.
I'm at that stage. No.
Oh, Mike, sweetheart, don't get so mad.
You know what, though?
Oh, my God.
Take the dick out of your mouth and choke on a bag of ones tonight on the way home from your fucking Pittsburghian orgy.
He's basically saying that you're quoting stuff from Full Metal Jacket and that you're not a Marine.
I'm pulling stuff from his fucking butthole right now. Because this guy, you're probably wearing in the fucking Boy Scout. You were a wee blow.
Whoa. Mike, literally.
You don't want to get nasty with me, buddy, because I've been doing comedy for 25 years, and that's how long you've been fucking slapping your meat by yourself, I'm sure.
I pulled my back really bad yesterday, really bad, where my wife had to put on my socks and shoes. No. Yes. We have an age difference to begin with, and now she's putting on my socks and shoes. That's not a good look.
It's good that she's practicing.
That's not a good look, because I'm doing everything I can.
Tell her it starts there, and soon she'll be wiping you.
Oh, that's great.
Mike, were you really in the Marines?
Yes, I was. You know what? Let me tell you something, asshole. Let me tell you something. Number one, I would have killed a fucking idiot like you for fucking being stupid with me. Got that?
Amen.
I'm not only Marine. I'm from Staten Island. I have Italian blood. There are all kinds of fucking people out there that would bury a douchebag like you for being fucking so disrespectful, first of all.
Mike, I would just drown you in one of my 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.
Shit, swim.
Let me tell you something, right?
Oh, your kryptonite is water.
First of all, let me tell you something. First of all, the minute you touch me, I break your fucking jaw in half. How you like that?
You can be kicking those back legs all you want. I doubt it, baby.
You know what? I will rip your fucking neck off, douchebag. How about I meet you in Pittsburgh? I'd fucking kick your ass in front of your fucking boyfriends down there.
Oh, gay.
Fuck.
Shenley Park. He's talking Shenley Park.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck, man, because I would come down there and punch your motherfucking face, and I don't take garbage from anybody anymore. When I was a fat guy, I took a lot of bullshit, but I don't knock you the fuck out, and I don't take garbage from nobody no more.
Wow. What if he pushed you in the river, though? What's your move? If he pushed you in the river?
He's not going to push me in the river. I'll be dunking his fucking skull in the river.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, but Michael, shit. I can swim, sir. I can swim.
Yeah, you can swim because you're a fucking piece of semen, that's why.
I think we all started that way, boys.
Wow. We all did. And I can't believe semen is a bad thing anymore.
No, it isn't unless you're Bill Clinton.
Mike, what's it taste like, actually?
Well, I don't know. Let me tell you something, right? Your mother, your father, all your relatives could have been drinking that jizz to fucking pay your rent in Pittsburgh since it was a fucking sawmill.
Mike, does it smell like it tastes? Does it taste,
let me tell you something.
Does it taste like bleach?
No, that's what your fucking mother's now tastes like, pal. Don't fucking bother me because you know what? Why don't you just go back to Pittsburgh and hope to fucking God something happens over there where we never see that fucking shit-ass fucking place again.
Ow. Fuck.
Oh, God. Shit. That is so sad.
Just adjusting. I told Chris yesterday, I think when I was young, I was a caddy, and I had to carry 60 to 80 pounds worth of bags around a golf course while I was still growing. So I think that's where all this came from.
Really?
What do you think?
I think it comes from the fact of really, you're just not a good person.
Wow.
Did you mud wrestle with a bunch of girls in a bar once?
No, let me tell you something. No, that was you.
It was cream
That was you. They pulled your panties down and fucked you in the ass.
John Candy.
Wow, he's just asking a question. My God.
No, I didn't mud wrestle, fucking idiot. They pulled your panties down and fucking pulled your taint
quickly.
out.
Did you swallow one too many pieces and a little bit of aggression?
No, let me tell you something.
Shit.
You live in Jersey. Look how fucking aggressive you are.
What? Do you have a wife and kids?
No, the state won't allow that. The state won't allow children.
Were you chasing tail out on the road?
I was, when I still had a motor.
I'm sorry, guys.
Where's the hostility coming from?
I have the hostility.
Yeah, where does it come from?
Where's it coming from, bro?
I have a lot of it in me.
Why? What's up?
By being picked on, bullied by douchebags like this my whole life.
Yeah.
I hate trolls. I would like to fucking smash that face in.
And your pops wasn't cool when you were growing up?
My dad was okay, but they had a weird background.
Yeah.
Did you do anything when you were little to like secretly try to get back at him? Like I was bullied too, and I would just maybe start a fire.
No,
just a small fire.
Just to let them know
bigger
that I was thinking of them too.
Vic wants matches for Christmas.
Right?
We got married in kind of a civil ceremony. Her parents were there. That's never a good sign. Her parents there, my parents are there, my brother, her sister, and my brother and I walk out when it's finished. We're the first ones to come through the door. There is literally a prisoner who's standing there between two Maryland cops, shackled to both cops. Wow. Full shackling.
Wow.
And getting ready to go in to get married. And I turned to my brother and went, I think when God sends you a message, it's really clear. And that was the beginning of the end. That was when I knew that a terrible mistake had been made.
Really?
I met Ken Norton in Vegas at a casino. He was a casino greeter.
Right.
Shook his hand. My whole hand got lost in his palm.
My favorite one of those.
I never saw bigger hands in my life.
My favorite one of those is I skipped my junior prom and went to fan appreciation night, Hawks 76ers. So my buddy and I could get down close and try to meet Dr. J, and he shook our hand during the shoot around.
Right.
And the same thing. I thought it went up to my elbow. My whole arm just fucking disappeared. And my buddy, who was way bigger than me, same thing. He looked at me and was like, how big was his fucking hands?
Jesus.
He was an animal.
No, instead, the guy who would direct the plays one day, we're driving to do the show. We're doing the show for the first time, and he goes, do you want to do some acid? And I went, what? He said, I just took mine an hour ago. It's phenomenal.
That's awesome.
No, so it's that kind of stuff.
That's America.
So you can have sex with someone else as in the confines of the sex club, and your husband doesn't get mad.
Well, they're obviously swingers.
Swingers.
Yeah. They don't
Yeah, but
give a fuck.
he doesn't mind seeing me with other men, but not full on sex. So
I see.
I like seeing him with other women.
So you're not Puerto Rican. Is what you're saying.
I'm always blown away by like the ugly couple that has a beautiful kid. It's a beautiful kid. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I never met a boring Oksana, by the way.
That's true.
Just like the Olympic girl who used to hang. Yeah, Viola. She used to hang out down. I hung out with her a couple times downtown in the Village.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes.
I remember that.
I got some moments with her, bro. I got some moments.
Totally forgot about that.
I got some moments with her,
Oh,
brother.
my God. I forgot totally.
I got some moments with her.
She was on the prowl.
Really?
She was on the prowl for a while. Yeah,
she was great.
Totally cool. Right. Absolutely fabulous. She was always, yes. Seriously.
Really?
I've never met a boring Oksana.
No. She was really cool. She was always hanging around. It got on not in a slutty way. It just
in a cool
weird,
way,
like, guess who's hanging out at the club? Wow. It's Oksana Bayou.
Did you get into some trouble?
Drinking and driving? And
oh, yeah. Bad
this
trouble.
was right after that shit happened.
All right. Oh, it was after and not before.
She was still on the spiral when I met her.
Yeah. That's what allowed that to happen. Regular people.
Sherrod wants to have a cheers.
No, he does. People
wants to have a cheers.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? You don't want to. You don't want to meet Brittany now. You want to meet Brittany while the day after she shaved her head.
Yes,
that's when you want to meet Brittany.
Downward spiral.
And that's when he met. That's when he met Oksana.
Completely agree with you.
No, I forgot all about that.
Fell in my lap.
I did. Yes. Like the kid in Animal House. Thank you, Jesus.
Was it sad when you finally had to release the baby as emotionally like, okay, this is...
No, because the release
it? It's not a dove.
Well, you know what I mean. But
if the Davies brothers aren't talking, you don't think they can talk for a decade and not pick up and play the fucking Kinks records?
Right.
Same thing with Oasis or any other. The Everly brothers despised each other.
You can't shake it. No matter how much you try to shake that, you can't.
Wait, the Isley brothers hated each other?
No, the Everly brothers.
Everly.
I said despised each other.
Oh, despised.
Near the end, and could walk out there and sing that sweet harmony like you just as sugary, syrupy, as good as anything ever, and then walk off stage and want to stick each other in the throat with an ice pick.
Well,
so it's not that. And I knew your shit was never that severe.
Me and Anthony might have went through a few of those years. Oh my God!
Well,
these mics were on. We knew we're like, this is our bread and butter.
All right.
So we knew, like, holy shit. And then as soon as the mics were off, we weren't talking. We weren't talking. No, we weren't even doing, we just weren't talking.
Well, the Bob and Tom guys out of the Midwest, they were that way forever.
Bob and Tom, too?
Yeah, as soon as the mics went off.
Really?
The Tom guy, he just went outside and smoked. They didn't speak for at least 10 or 15 years. Hardly, except for on the air. Except for on the air. And he would sit there and giggle and have a great time, and he's a great dude, but he didn't have anything in common with the guy and really hated him. And that's, as soon as he took retirement, on his day, he didn't go one day longer, and he was supposed to once the 30 years were in. Yeah. And that was it. But they didn't, because I'd be sitting there, and it was always weird as the comedian, and they'll all tell you this, that as soon as the mics went off, everybody ran to their separate corners. It was almost like a boxing match. Yeah. And he went outside and smoked, and he'd come back in just 4 seconds later, 3, 2, 1, he'd be back in the chair.
Unfortunately,
I
can relate to that. Unfortunately. The other thing I heard in there, so how many more years before you say, now I just want to enjoy my life? And what does that mean? Like, for me, I love fishing right now.
Yeah.
I could go off and fish for a while. What's your thing when you're not doing comedy or making the movies?
I'm going to open a gun store.
Well, I have 2 Facebook pages.
No one gives a shit.
Yes, there's people out there right now. No, hold on. We'll get back to Opie's little spinal cord in a second.
Look at my phones. They're lit. They want to fix my back. And now we're talking about your dumb messages.
No, I'm talking about everybody. I'm trying to help the Facebook community.
Yeah, but some of my messages are in spam folders. Fuck them.
The other thing, talk about, so what they did with us, that was probably as traumatic as anything. We go in there, the baby is there, they draw blood from the baby, they draw blood from me, they draw blood from her, they draw blood from the other guy.
Yeah.
And what makes the whole story worse is
they drink it.
He's
and then somebody just yells if everybody's related or not. It's like a medieval test.
God, you needed more Povich.
I'm joking.
No, that's good.
Are you stuck? Do you feel like your spine is stuck right now?
Yes. Look, this is.
You look like such a dick right now.
See, I look at both of you. I feel like I'm doing fucking.
You look like such an asshole.
This is me trying to get straight.
Oh, fuck. I'm telling you, when I'm looking at his head in your back, it's like doing fucking Santa's broken toy radio.
Facebook has never really worked for me. All right, in the sense that it never has. In the sense that you kind of go, well, I did a personal page hoping to see, because I go all around the country.
Yeah.
And there's probably 20 people from my past, maybe 40, that I'd like to see that I've lost track of. That you kind of like to run in just for the evening. None of those fuckers have ever gotten in touch. Instead,
it's the
every
crazy
asshole
ones.
I ever met in every dipshit fucking bar.
Yeah.
We might be getting any. Are you kidding me?
Every pedophile that missed out on you when you were a kid, they're reaching out.
When I drive in my car because of my sciatic, I put my fist under my right butt cheek sometimes, on the bone, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That helps the pain. Do you know why?
Why?
I'm asking you.
I've never heard of anal fisting yourself in your fucking Corolla.
I'm asking you. No, what I'm saying.
Were you heartbroken?
No.
You were relieved?
No, it was like literally having somebody take a giant crab off your heart. Biting it.
Yeah. Oh, wow, the phones are lit. They want to talk about backs.
Well, a lot of truck drivers probably have back issues.
How about this? Chris is right. Next phone call, don't listen to Chris. He can paralyze you with this shit.
Oh, my God. Here we go. What is this now?
All right, hold on.
Is this a guy who doesn't want to get his kids vaccinated either?
Let's go to Ken in Houston.
But a lot of it had to do with just depression.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the other thing. I mean, I've been talking about this in my act. The only way that we seem to understand mental illness is through dating. You run into somebody, you go, what the fuck is that condition?
Yeah. Holy shit, what is this? Yeah, I didn't learn this at school.
I know.
While I have you on the phone, do you know how I could cut Rich Voss out of my life?
Just delete my number.
Not invite him in the studio.
It won't be hard.
I couldn't get out of bed. My wife had to get me out of bed, put the socks on, put the shoes on.
Is this Brian Wilson?
Hell yeah.
Who was that guy that came on your show that went to them places and rubbed them girls' pussies for him? Remember that guy that was on your show coming there? That's what he did.
Oh, Theo Von, he just left us. Listen, Chuck.
That motherfucker needs some counseling.
Let's get the calls where the surgery didn't work, because so many. We got two.
I want to get a call from somebody in a wheelchair.
Yeah, let's get the calls from all the back surgeries that have fucking. The guy has gone in for 3 or 4 times because they didn't work.
Where the guy goes into surgery, comes out, it looks like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
he needed to bang girls in dumpsters. That helped his game.
It does. It just gives you something to live for.
It settled his head.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with golf, like baseball and golf, never ever will you have the same shot twice throughout your whole life, because wind and everything. You know, you'll set the tee. You'll never really have the same shot twice.
That's pretty cool.
That's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was fucking heavy.
Well, it's true though. not as heavy as your back. What I'm saying is,
he's calling me before. We're like, I'm crying off the side of the LIE, and this guy's talking to me for fucking 2 hours. My phone dies. He calls the police. You know, this guy's got a search party out.
See, that's why you're a comic. You're going to do just fine.
I walked up the golf course in tears the other day, just from golf.
That's the same thing, Rich. He's suicidal, and you can't hit a fucking 7-iron.
I read an article on Tiger where Jesper Parnevik said they just played together and Tiger was fine. But I thought him and Jesper Parnevik had a falling out after Tiger cheated on his wife, because his wife was Jesper's...
Please try to say his name again.
Jesper. Jesper. It's Jesper, something like that. Parnevik.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know, but
Parnevik.
But I know you're struggling with the name.
Yes, I do have a little speech impediment. That's never held me back.
That's never held me back.
Okay, 5 CDs, the 5th one coming out.
You got to understand your weakness, though, man. Why would you attempt that fucking name?
Because you know why? Okay.
Like somebody like my dad, though, who I remember when I was a little kid, that guy was glued to all 9 innings of every Yankee game ever. And now he's like, there's times he's watching fucking Mad About You reruns instead of the Yankee game. Guy loves Mad About You.
Or he's got to call his son for 2 hours.
Or he's got to call me because I'm fucking hanging off the Verrazano Bridge.
I got a new tip. You do the kids' parties?
What do you mean the kids' party? Like have a party for...
I just had a birthday party for my daughter.
Yeah.
She turned 4, which is unbelievable.
Happy belated birthday to your daughter.
You know how you get the fucking people out of your house?
What do you do?
Turn up the fucking heat.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, sweat them out.
Oh, yeah.
The Jews.
Hour and a half, in and out.
All my daughter's relatives are Puerto Rican, so they'll love that shit.
They love the
They'll
heat.
feel like they're back in San Juan. They love that shit.
When Doyle's going to come in here and things are going to break for his career. I've been here for 12 fucking years, and they just canceled my Friday.
Shut up. Let him figure it out himself. Let him think it's the big time. You shut up.
Best bet is two of his strings break and he leaves. Oh, can't play. Good. Smart decision. Get out. We'll get the CD on iTunes. Bye.
Cut your losses. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. And Chris Distefano, who's very depressed.
Yeah. You know what? I don't give a fuck about it.
What are you doing?
Whatever. You fucking... even if you knew where I was going to be, you're not going to come anyway, so...
What is going on with
Even if you knew,
man?
I mean, I could... All right, I'll be at Morty's Comedy Joint in Indianapolis. Let's see, 3 tickets sold?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I'll probably be at let me guess, I'll be at the Ramada off the side of fucking I-50, go fuck yourself, and I'll just, I'll have to fucking eat at the Fridays across the street and probably gain 6 pounds.
Do you know who the New York Dolls are?
The New York Dolls?
Yeah.
Was that a lady football team? The New York Dolls.
I saw them on Halloween at the Waldorf Astoria on acid.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Is that what Joan Jett?
No, it was David Johansen, who became Buster Poindexter, then went back to David Johansen.
Why did you go see them on acid?
Yeah. We didn't know. We were
You just wandered into the...
This is the fucking craziest thing. Just real quick story. We're tripping our brains off. It's a Halloween costume thing. The best costumes you'll ever see. Gay New Yorkers that are going to see the dolls. The best. And we're standing. It's in a ballroom at the Waldorf. They stopped letting people in.
You remember the costumes?
Listen, the people had the greatest costumes. They stopped letting people in.
What made them the greatest costumes? Sorry, Doyle. I apologize.
No, it's a good music story.
What made them the greatest costumes?
Because they were so creative. Because we're from Jersey. We're not used to this Halloween gay culture band that's bringing on Halloween. I'm just saying the costumes were great. Okay, that's all I'm saying. They were homemade. They weren't this bullshit. So anyhow, we go there. We're tripping on Blotter, and it's in the ball. We're standing on the front table of the ball, and the drummer. With a snare drum, the lead singer had a machine gun that shot light that was connected to the snare drum.
Yeah.
And we're tripping, and they're shooting us with fucking light with a machine gun, and we thought we were dying. We thought we were getting killed, and it was just like a big fucking trip fest. And then we left we left the concert, and we couldn't find my friend's mom's car, and the cops said it was impounded.
Yeah.
But we thought he meant compounded into a little square. We thought anyhow.
Have you ever smoked crack?
I never smoked crack.
Yeah, crack. It's not a big deal anymore.
It put me to sleep. I had to stop smoking it.
Yeah.
We were getting bad crack.
How do you fall
Put you to sleep.
Yeah.
After smoking crack.
I wish I smoked with you. I would have robbed you. Guy's sleeping on crack.
That's crazy.
What was the inspiration for Mama Can't Help You No More? Is there anything? Because my mom, she doesn't help me. It's
actually your mama.
My mama doesn't. I know she tries to help, but my depression is from her. It's biochemical. She gave it to me.
So
the depression, anxiety. So I was vibing out to your song. I thought it was great, but it's like Mama Can Help You More. It's like I fucking known that since 1987.
So I guess that song didn't really help your depression and anxiety.
It helped confirm.
It helped confirm my depression.
Right,
well,
I think you maybe took it a little too literally.
Well, that's what I do. When I'm into a song, I'm in it 100% literally. I vibe on every word.
Fucking psychopath. Right.
He's fucking nuts. He's got the perfect haircut.
No, it's just, you got
the perfect haircut today. You're
not fucking slaughter.
It's crazy. I fucking look like De Niro in Taxi.
No, but you got some answers today, I think.
I did get some answers.
All right, good.
Because along with my crippling depression, I have ADHD. Right. So it's very hard for me to get into things lately. Like I'll get into it and then I'll trail off. Like I was listening to your music, but then I started thinking about that show Narcos on Netflix, and then now I'm back to I Want a Cookie, and then I get back to the music, and then I'm like, your hair is great, and I want to know why you didn't want to tell me what high school you went to initially, and I'm like, what the fuck is that about? You know? And then I'm like, Doyle, like I'm like, this guy probably gets so much pussy, but do you have a wife? I don't know.
I thought that too.
He gets so much pussy, it's unbelievable. And you're a very handsome guy too, but this guy, I mean, it's crazy. It's like it's like Cool Jesus.
Who cares?
It ain't insane. Their name is the fucking Indians.
We all woo woo woo.
We all, it's fine.
And all of a sudden you can't woo woo woo.
Listen, when I go to those casinos and I win, at like Mohegan Sun, I run around the place doing that.
And you should.
And then when I lose, I go, how?
Who said this was... No, same thing with comedy. Like, I'll always be doing well, and then, especially when I was single, like, I'd be like, oh, this girl in the front row is interested. You know, like, you could tell. And then, like, my last joke, I close on it how my dad thinks I'm gay, and maybe I think I'm gay, but I'm not gay, and then I lose the whole thing.
No, you never...
I think musicians are, like, you know, way down on the list.
No.
Yeah.
No, I guarantee you some woman would fucking suck you dry. Whether she had a banker, Wall Street, doesn't matter who her husband was.
You could have birds flying out of your hair, and it's so fucking
oh my God, she would fucking. Oh yeah,
are you kidding
me?
She
wants to rip your scrotum off.
Do you want to hear my Southside Johnny story?
I want to.
Oh my God, you have a Southside Johnny story, please no.
So they were all deer hunting somewhere down in Boogerville, Alabama, a million years ago, and they're in some cabin. You know, it's a cabin. You know, it's really not nice. It's a cabin,
right?
And so most of the people are peeing in the yard and walking around, and whatever. It's just sleeping bag kind of cot situation. So my brother killed this huge deer that had this giant rack. So when they all went to bed, he cut the deer's head off and put it in the toilet. So when he knew someone in the middle of the night would go walking in there and flip the toilet lid up, and there'd just be a fucking deer in there. And it was Tim Hudson.
Really? Yes.
And Terry was hiding outside the window with his phone. He sat outside for 3 hours waiting on the first idiot that was going to walk in there and get scared by the dead deer head in the toilet.
Wow. What's your favorite Pearl Jam song?
It's ever changing. I mean, it all depends on what day it is. But I don't know. I like a lot of the.
I still go Elderly Woman Behind the Counter. Small Town.
Yeah. And on this, my old second ex-wife, mother-in-law. I just wish he would fade away. I just hate this song. I just wish he would fade away. And then I'm like, that's my fucking favorite song.
Tell Mary she needs to fucking jazz it up.
Yeah, jazz up, you bitch.
That bitch think we married to her. We don't care nothing about her. Her 10 years mean nothing to me. Zero. Not a motherfucking thing. I don't care how many years she been listening. 10, 12, eat a dick, bitch. No one cares. Beat it, Mary. You don't like it? Turn the channel, bitch. Turn the channel.
Graham.
Go cook your husband something. He's starving, bitch. Eat a dick. Shut up, Mary. Next.
Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo.